In this captivating exploration, we delve into the lives of the beloved cast members of Happy Days, a show that defined a generation. Despite the laughter and joy they brought to millions, many of these talented individuals faced tragic fates that tell a deeper story of life's unpredictability. Join us as we uncover the poignant tales behind the 26 members of the Happy Days cast, shedding light on their journeys, struggles, and the circumstances that led to their untimely deaths. This is a heartfelt tribute to the stars who made us smile while reminding us that every story has its shadows. Erin Moran as Joni Cunningham. Erin Moran, best known for her passionate portrayal of Joni Cunningham, embodied the excitement and rebellion of youth. Joni's journey from a fun-loving teenager to a confident young woman resonated with audiences, making her a beloved character. However, Erin's life took a different turn after the show ended, marked by personal struggles often hidden from the public eye. Over the years, Erin faced significant health challenges when she was diagnosed with stage 4 squamous cell carcinoma in her throat. This devastating diagnosis forced her to confront the fragility of life. Erin fought bravely against the disease, demonstrating the same spirit and perseverance that shaped Joni's character. In her final days, she was surrounded by friends and family who loved and supported her throughout this challenging time. Tragically, Erin passed away on April 22, 2017, at the age of 56. Her death was a tremendous loss, as fans remembered her not only as Joni Cunningham but also as a vibrant woman who brought joy and laughter to countless lives. Her legacy lives on in the hearts of those who watched her grow up on screen, serving as a reminder of the journey of self-discovery and the strength of family relationships. Tom Bosley as Howard Cunningham. Tom Bosley, the beloved actor known for his role as Howard Cunningham, embodied the quintessential American father. Howard was not just a character. He represented the ideal of unwavering support and guidance, often dispensing wisdom to his children, Richie and Joni, with warmth and humor. However, in his later years, Bosley faced significant health challenges that tested his resilience. After a long and fulfilling career, he was diagnosed with lung cancer, a battle that would profoundly impact both his life and his ability to work. Despite the diagnosis, Bosley remained optimistic, often seen sharing stories from his past and inspiring others with his positive outlook. However, as the cancer progressed, he faced additional complications that led to heart failure. Even in his final days, Bosley's spirit shone brightly. He was surrounded by loved ones who cherished the legacy of love and laughter he had created through his portrayal of Howard. On October 19, 2010, Bosley passed away at the age of 83, leaving a void in the hearts of fans and a legacy of fatherhood that continues to inspire. His portrayal of Howard Cunningham will forever be a testament to the enduring values of family and love. Heather O'Rourke as Heather Pfister. Heather O'Rourke played Heather Pfister, the adorable and initially hesitant young daughter of Ashley Pfister, Fonzie's girlfriend during Season 10 of Happy Days. Heather's character was a bright and cautious young girl who struggled with accepting Fonzie into her life. Over time, Heather warmed up to him, and their relationship evolved into a touching dynamic as she began to see him as a father figure. O'Rourke's performance as Heather brought a sense of innocence and warmth to the show, showcasing her incredible acting talents at such a young age. Tragically, Heather O'Rourke's life ended much too soon. In early 1988, she was misdiagnosed with Crohn's disease after suffering from severe stomach pain. However, it was later discovered that Heather had been suffering from intestinal stenosis, a congenital condition that had caused a blockage in her intestines. On February 1, 1988, at the age of just 12, Heather passed away following surgery to correct the condition. The complications led to septic shock, and the young actress lost her life far too early. Her death was a heartbreaking moment for fans and those who worked with her, as she had shown so much promise at such a young age. Despite her short life, Heather O'Rourke left behind a lasting legacy, not only for her role in Happy Days but also for her unforgettable performance in the Poltergeist film series. Cindy Williams as Shirley Feeney. Cindy Williams played the bubbly and endearing Shirley Feeney, best friend to Laverne DeFazio, in Happy Days and its spin-off Laverne and Shirley. Shirley was known for her bright, optimistic personality and her tight-knit bond with Laverne, forming one of the most beloved comedic duos on television. Together, Shirley and Laverne navigated the ups and downs of young adulthood, tackling everything from dating mishaps to workplace shenanigans. Shirley's cheerful demeanor and slightly naive outlook on life made her a fan favorite, and Williams' comedic timing helped solidify the show as a major success in the 1970s and 1980s. Cindy Williams continued to have a successful career in film and television long after Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. Her contributions to television were widely celebrated, and her performances left a lasting impression on generations of viewers. However, in early 2023, Williams' health took a turn for the worse. After a brief illness, she passed away on January 25, 2023, at the age of 75. Her passing was met with an outpouring of tributes from fans and co-stars, all remembering her not only as a talented actress but as someone who brought joy and laughter into people's lives. Shirley Feeney's enduring charm and Williams' exceptional talent will forever remain a treasured part of television history. Pat Morita as Arnold Takahashi. Pat Morita portrayed the beloved character Matsuo Arnold Takahashi, the quirky and witty owner of Arnold's Drive-In in Happy Days. Arnold was more than just a restaurateur. He was a pillar of the community and a mentor to Richie, Fonzie, and the gang. His dry humor, sharp wit, and deadpan expression became hallmarks of his character, often delivering humor in unexpected ways. Whether he was offering sage advice or hilariously butting heads with the characters, Arnold became a fan favorite. Morita's portrayal of Arnold allowed him to balance warmth and comedy, showing that beneath his gruff exterior, Arnold deeply cared about the kids who frequented his establishment. His ability to mix serious moments with laughter made Arnold a memorable and essential part of Happy Days. However, behind the scenes, Pat Morita struggled with health issues throughout his life. He battled alcoholism, which contributed to some of the health problems he faced as he aged. In his later years, Morita developed chronic kidney disease, which eventually led to kidney failure. Despite his health struggles, Morita remained active in acting for as long as his body allowed. Sadly, on November 24, 2005, Morita passed away at the age of 73 due to complications from kidney failure. His death marked the end of a prolific career, but his legacy lives on through his unforgettable performances, especially as Arnold in Happy Days.
Al Molinaro as Al Del Vecchio.
Al Molinaro, known for his portrayal of Al Del Vecchio, the lovable owner of Arnold's Drive-In, was a fixture in the hearts of Happy Days fans. Al was more than just a character. He represented a sense of community and camaraderie, often serving as a father figure to the younger characters who frequented his diner. With his signature catchphrase, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," Al brought humor and warmth to every scene he graced. As Molinaro entered his later years, he faced health issues that began to affect his lively spirit. In particular, he suffered from complications due to an infected gallbladder, leading to multiple hospital visits and health scares. Despite these challenges, he remained engaged with his fans and continued to reflect on the joy of his career. He often shared stories of his time on Happy Days, a time filled with laughter and unforgettable moments. Sadly, on October 30, 2015, Al Molinaro passed away at the remarkable age of 96. His death marked the loss of a beloved character and a cherished actor who had a profound impact on television. The warmth he brought to Al Del Vecchio will always be remembered, as fans continue to celebrate the moments of joy he created on screen. Beatrice Colen as Marcia Sims. Beatrice Colen played the role of Marcia Sims, the cheerful roller skating car hop at Arnold's Drive-In. Marcia was a bubbly and hard-working character who was always on wheels, literally, as she served customers with a smile. Her upbeat personality made her a charming presence at Arnold's, but she was also the frequent target of Ralph and Potsy's mischievous pranks. Despite the lightheartedness of her role, Colen brought an endearing quality to Marcia, making her more than just a side character but an integral part of the Happy Days family. Her portrayal of Marcia captured the lightness and joy that made the show a nostalgic favorite. Sadly, Colen's life was cut short due to a battle with lung cancer. A lifelong smoker, Colen's diagnosis came at a time when treatments were limited, and her health quickly deteriorated. Despite her illness, she remained a fighter, continuing to work for as long as she could. Unfortunately, on November 18, 1999, at the young age of 51, Beatrice Colen passed away from lung cancer. Her death was a tragic reminder of the toll that illness can take, but her memory lives on through her vibrant portrayal of Marcia, forever gliding through Arnold's Drive-In with a smile on her face. Gavan O'Herlihy as Chuck Cunningham. Gavan O'Herlihy played the role of Chuck Cunningham, the eldest son in the Cunningham family on Happy Days. Chuck was a stereotypical high school jock, always seen with a basketball in hand, embodying the athletic and carefree older brother. Although Chuck's presence was often overshadowed by his younger siblings, Richie and Joni, His role in the early seasons represented a more traditional sibling dynamic. However, over time, Chuck's character gradually disappeared from the show without much explanation, eventually becoming one of the most famous, missing characters in television history, leading to the term Chuck Cunningham syndrome. In real life, Gavan O'Herlihy went on to pursue a diverse acting career, appearing in films and television series across different genres. Despite his departure from Happy Days, O'Herlihy remained a respected actor in the industry. Tragically, on September 15, 2021, Gavan O'Herlihy passed away at the age of 70. While the cause of death was not publicly disclosed, his death was mourned by fans and colleagues alike. O'Herlihy's portrayal of Chuck Cunningham, though brief, left an indelible mark on Happy Days, and his later body of work only added to his legacy as a talented actor. Ed Peck as Officer Kirk. Ed Peck portrayed Officer Kirk, the overbearing and often antagonistic police officer in Happy Days. Officer Kirk was known for his bombastic personality and his overzealous enforcement of the law, frequently clashing with the teens at Arnold's Drive-In, especially with Fonzie. His character was a foil to the fun-loving atmosphere of the show, constantly trying to impose rules and order in his rigid, humorless way. Officer Kirk's encounters with the gang provided both tension and comic relief, as his authoritarian approach often backfired in humorous ways. In reality, Ed Peck had a long and steady career in television and film, often playing similar authoritative or tough guy roles. However, behind his on-screen persona, Peck was described as a kind and dedicated actor. On September 12, 1992, Peck passed away from a heart attack at the age of 75. His death marked the end of a career filled with memorable performances, but his role as Officer Kirk remains one of his most iconic. Despite his character's often antagonistic presence, Peck's portrayal added depth to Happy Days by giving the show a character that challenged the carefree spirit of the younger generation. Penny Marshall as Laverne DeFazio. Penny Marshall brought to life the character of Laverne DeFazio, a tough-talking, street-smart tomboy with a heart of gold, in Happy Days and later in the spin-off Laverne and Shirley. Laverne was known for her brash demeanor, her infectious laugh, and her iconic L monogram sweaters, which became a symbol of her strong, unapologetic personality. Laverne was the kind of character who could stand up to anyone but was also fiercely loyal and compassionate, especially towards her best friend, Shirley. Penny Marshall's portrayal made Laverne an enduring figure of female empowerment and independence, tackling life's challenges with wit and resilience. Off-screen, Penny Marshall was just as tenacious as her on-screen persona. She transitioned from acting to a groundbreaking career as a director, helming major hits like Big and A League of Their Own, making her one of the first female directors to break through in Hollywood. However, Marshall faced serious health issues in her later years. She was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, which complicated her overall health. On December 17, 2018, Penny Marshall passed away at the age of 75, with her death attributed to heart failure caused by atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease and diabetes. Her passing marked the loss of a Hollywood legend, but her legacy as both an actress and director continues to inspire. Laverne DeFazio's strong spirit and Marshall's trailblazing career will forever be celebrated. Dick Van Patten as Mr. Connors. As Mr. Connors, Dick Van Patten brought a mixture of authority and empathy to Happy Days. Mr. Connors, the stern yet compassionate high school principal, was a pillar of wisdom. He ruled the halls with a firm hand but always had the students' best interests at heart. He was a man who believed in discipline yet understood the importance of second chances. His strict demeanor was balanced by moments of unexpected warmth, making him both respected and beloved by the students. Mr. Connors often found himself stuck between the school's administration and the student body, acting as a mediator who could see both sides of every issue. Van Patten's portrayal of the character was a perfect blend of no-nonsense leadership and genuine care for the young minds under his watch. Off-screen, however, Dick Van Patten faced a more personal battle in his later years, as diabetes gradually impacted his health. Known for his optimism and zest for life, he didn't let the condition define him for a long time, continuing his work both in front of the camera and in his personal passions, particularly his love for animals and charitable work. As time passed, the complications from his diabetes began to take a toll on his body. He required frequent medical attention, and his once active lifestyle became more limited. Yet, Van Patten maintained a positive attitude, determined to live life to the fullest. His family was his greatest support system during these challenging times. Sadly, on June 23, 2015, at the age of 86, Dick Van Patten passed away due to complications from diabetes. His legacy, much like Mr. Connor's character, left an indelible mark. He was a man of principle, kindness, and strength both on and off the screen. Warren Berlinger as Sergeant Batchelor. Warren Berlinger brought authority and humor to his role as Army Sergeant Batchelor on Happy Days. Sergeant Batchelor was a no-nonsense recruiting officer, known for his rigid military discipline and overzealous nature. His strict demeanor often clashed with the laid-back, rebellious nature of characters like Fonzie, making for some entertaining confrontations. Berlinger's performance brought out both the sternness and occasional comic absurdity of the character, as Sergeant Batchelor was always a bit too enthusiastic about his job, much to the chagrin of the teens around him. In real life, Warren Berlinger was a well-respected actor with a long career that spanned stage, television, and film. He was known for his ability to portray authoritative figures with a blend of seriousness and humor, making him a perfect fit for roles like Sergeant Batchelor. Unfortunately, Berlinger's later years were marred by a battle with cancer, which ultimately claimed his life on December 2, 2020, at the age of 83. His passing marked the end of a distinguished career, but his role in Happy Days continues to be fondly remembered by fans. Sergeant Batchelor, with his strict military stance and underlying humor, remains a cherished part of the show's legacy. Rance Howard as the announcer. In Happy Days, Rance Howard took on the role of the announcer, a minor but memorable character whose presence added a burst of energy to the various events throughout the series. With a distinctive voice and enthusiastic delivery, the announcer brought excitement to school dances, sporting events, and other gatherings, capturing the essence of the lively 1950s and 60s culture depicted in the show. He served as a backdrop for many pivotal moments, amplifying the atmosphere and drawing viewers into the charm and excitement of each scene. Rance Howard's portrayal, though brief, was impactful, as he embodied the spirit of celebration that permeated the series. In his later years, however, Rance Howard faced serious health challenges. A vibrant figure in both his professional and personal life, he found himself battling heart failure, a condition that affected many aspects of his daily routine. Compounding this issue was a West Nile virus infection, which further complicated his already delicate health. Despite these challenges, Howard remained active in his career, continuing to engage with the industry he loved. His passion for storytelling and performance never waned, even as he navigated his health issues. Tragically, on November 25, 2017, at the age of 89, Rance Howard passed away due to heart failure complicated by the virus. His legacy as the energetic announcer continues to resonate, a reminder of the joy and excitement he brought to Happy Days and his many other roles. Frances Bay as Grandma Nussbaum. Frances Bay brought to life the spirited Grandma Nussbaum, the feisty grandmother of Fonzie and Chachi on Happy Days. Grandma Nussbaum was a vibrant character, known for her strong will and humorous attempts to maintain her independence despite her age. She often found herself in amusing situations, showcasing her determination to live life on her own terms. With her sharp wit and indomitable spirit, Grandma Nussbaum not only provided comic relief but also served as a reminder of the importance of family bonds and resilience. Frances Bay's ability to infuse warmth and humor into the role made her a standout character, endearing her to audiences. She aged. Frances Bay encountered health challenges that would eventually shape her final years. She faced complications from pneumonia, a condition that can be particularly serious for older adults. Despite her health issues, Bay maintained a positive attitude and continued to work in the industry she loved, taking on various roles that highlighted her remarkable talent. Unfortunately, her health took a turn for the worse, and on September 15, 2011, at the age of 92, Frances Bay passed away due to complications from pneumonia. Her legacy lives on in her memorable performances, especially as Grandma Nussbaum, a character who embodied both strength and humor, leaving an indelible mark on Happy Days and the hearts of its fans. Robin Williams as Mork. Robin Williams brought to life the iconic character Mork, an eccentric and lovable alien from the planet Ork in Happy Days. Mork was characterized by his quirky behavior, childlike innocence, and memorable catchphrase, "Nanu, Nanu." His unique perspective on human life provided a fresh lens through which audiences could explore themes of love, friendship, and the absurdities of everyday existence. Williams infused Mork with his trademark humor and spontaneity, making the character not only a source of laughter but also a poignant reminder of the value of seeing the world through innocent eyes. Tragically, behind the laughter, Robin Williams battled with severe mental health issues, which he struggled to manage throughout his life. His passing on August 11, 2014, at the age of 63, shocked the world. It was ruled a suicide caused by asphyxia, a heartbreaking conclusion to a life that had brought so much joy to millions. Williams's legacy as Mork and his extensive body of work continue to resonate, reminding us of the profound impact he had on comedy and the importance of mental health awareness. His portrayal of Mork remains a beloved highlight in Happy Days, forever capturing the hearts of fans and reflecting the extraordinary talent of a man who could effortlessly blend humor with depth. Hoke Howell as the Army General. In Happy Days, Hoke Howell portrayed the Army General, a stern and authoritative figure often seen in military-related storylines. With his commanding presence and strict demeanor, the Army General represented the discipline and seriousness of military life, providing a stark contrast to the lightheartedness of the show's main characters. Howell's performance brought a sense of gravity to the episodes he appeared in, underscoring the importance of duty and respect within the context of the show's narrative. Sadly, Hoke Howell faced health challenges later in life. On May 9, 1997, he passed away at the age of 67 due to heart failure. His contributions to Happy Days and the broader entertainment industry are remembered fondly by fans, who appreciated his ability to embody a character that added depth and authenticity to the show's rich tapestry. Howell's portrayal of the Army General remains a notable part of the series, reminding audiences of the diverse range of characters that populated this beloved sitcom. Peter Hobbs as the Doctor. In Happy Days, Peter Hobbs played the Doctor, a minor but essential character who provided medical advice and care to the main cast. Known for his calm and reassuring demeanor, the Doctor often found himself in situations where he had to ease the worries of both the characters and the audience. Whether it was tending to a sprained ankle or offering comforting words during moments of distress, he embodied a figure of reliability and wisdom. Hobbs's portrayal lent a sense of professionalism and warmth to the character, making him a comforting presence in the lively and often chaotic world of Happy Days. As he aged, Peter Hobbs faced health challenges that would eventually take their toll. In his later years, he dealt with a brief illness that affected his overall health and well-being. Despite the challenges that came with aging, Hobbs's spirit remained unyielded, and he continued to reflect on his experiences in the industry with fondness. Sadly, on January 2, 2011, at the age of 92, Peter Hobbs passed away due to complications from his illness. His contributions to Happy Days and other projects are cherished by fans, and his portrayal of the Doctor remains a beloved part of the show's legacy, reminding us of the importance of compassion and care. Jason Evers as H.R. Buchanan. In the Happy Days Westward Ho! Episodes, Jason Evers played the scheming H.R. Buchanan, a man whose charm was matched only by his deviousness. Buchanan, a manipulative neighbor, saw an opportunity to seize control of Marion's Uncle Ben's Dude Ranch, and he did everything in his power to achieve his goal. Evers' portrayal of Buchanan was dripping with cunning and deceit, making him the perfect antagonist for this Western-themed arc. Behind his calm exterior, Buchanan was always planning, always calculating his next move, and his underhanded ways kept viewers on edge, hoping he wouldn't succeed in his plans. His ability to switch from polite charm to cold-hearted villainy made him a memorable adversary for the show's protagonists. Behind the scenes, Jason Evers was known for his professionalism and dedication to his craft, but in his later years, he faced significant health challenges. Evers had a quiet battle with heart disease, a condition that grew worse with age. Much like his character Buchanan, Evers remained determined and didn't let his illness hold him back. However, as time passed, the strain on his heart became more severe, limiting his ability to continue working in the industry he loved so much. Evers' condition led to more frequent hospital visits, and he became more reclusive as his health declined. On March 13, 2005, at the age of 83, Jason Evers passed away from heart failure. His death marked the end of a long and varied career, but his portrayal of H.R. Buchanan, the cunning schemer, stands out as one of his most memorable roles, ensuring his legacy in Happy Days. Richard Moll as Eugene. Richard Moll took on the role of Eugene in Happy Days, portraying a gangster character in the memorable two-part episode, Fonzie's Funeral. Eugene was known for his intimidating presence and tough demeanor, adding a layer of drama and excitement to the storyline. Moll's performance captured the essence of a classic gangster, balancing the character's menace with a touch of humor, which was a hallmark of the show's charm. His ability to shift between intimidation and comic relief made Eugene a memorable addition to the Happy Days universe. Sadly, Richard Moll passed away on October 26, 2023, at the age of 80, although the cause of death was not disclosed. His portrayal of Eugene contributed to the show's rich array of characters and storylines, showcasing the diversity that made Happy Days a beloved classic. While his time on the show may have been limited, Moll's impact on the series is remembered by fans who appreciate the depth and variety he brought to the ensemble. His legacy as an actor spans beyond Happy Days, but his role as Eugene remains a cherished part of the show's history. Eddie Mekka as Carmine Ragusa. Eddie Mekka brought the character Carmine Ragusa, affectionately known as the Big Ragu, to life in Happy Days. A part-time boxer and dancer, Carmine was portrayed as an aspiring performer with dreams of making it big in show business. His charming personality and signature song, Rags to Riches, made him a standout character in the series, particularly in his on-again, off-again relationship with Shirley Feeney. Mekka infused Carmine with charisma and a playful spirit, making him a fan favorite whose antics and aspirations resonated with viewers. Tragically, Eddie Mekka's life took a turn when he encountered serious health issues later on. On November 27, 2021, he passed away at the age of 69 due to complications from blood clots. His legacy as Carmine Ragusa continues to live on in the hearts of fans who cherished his performances. Mekka's ability to portray a character full of dreams and charm provided a delightful contrast to the show's other dynamics, making Carmine an integral part of the Happy Days experience. His contributions to the series remind us of the joy and hope that can be found in pursuing one's passions. Michael Pataki as Myron, Count Malachi. Michael Pataki's portrayal of Myron, Count Malachi injected a wild, rebellious energy into Happy Days. As one half of the notorious Malachi brothers, the Count was famous for his flamboyant personality and over-the-top antics. Known for his devilish grin and catchphrase, "Let the pigeons loose," Myron was always up to something mischievous, pushing the limits of authority and stirring up chaos wherever he went. His eccentric behavior made him a fan favorite, as viewers eagerly awaited his next crazy stunt. Whether it was causing trouble in Fonzie's world or simply being a relentless prankster, Count Malachi represented the rebellious spirit of the show's youth culture off-screen. Michael Pataki's energetic and vivacious character sharply contrasted the quiet and personal battle he faced against cancer. Pataki had a deep love for his craft, and even as his health began to deteriorate, he continued to act and direct, pushing forward despite the increasing challenges of his illness. As his condition worsened, Pataki withdrew from the limelight to focus on his health and spend time with loved ones. Despite his struggle, he remained hopeful and positive, much like the spirited characters he portrayed. Unfortunately, the disease took its toll, and on April 15, 2010, at the age of 72, Michael Pataki passed away. His passing marked the end of a career filled with larger-than-life characters, none more memorable than the ever-mischievous Myron, Count Malachi, whose rebellious spirit continues to live on in the hearts of Happy Days fans. Jack Dodson as Dr. Mickey Malf. Jack Dodson portrayed Dr. Mickey Malf, the quirky optometrist father of Ralph Malf, on Happy Days. Dr. Malf was a caring and eccentric character, known for his humorous interactions with his son and the other members of the gang. With a penchant for peculiar advice and a loving yet slightly absent-minded demeanor, he provided comic relief in various episodes, making him a beloved figure among fans. His relationship with Ralph showcased the endearing dynamic between father and son, often highlighting the generational differences in a light-hearted manner. Dodson's portrayal added warmth and humor to the series, making Dr. Malf a memorable part of the Happy Days family. However, Jack Dodson faced his own battles in life, particularly with his health. In his later years, he suffered from heart failure, a condition that gradually took a toll on his vitality. Despite his declining health, Dodson's passion for acting remained undiminished. He continued to work in television and film, showcasing his talent and charm until the very end. Sadly, on September 16, 1994, at the age of 63, Dodson passed away due to heart failure. His contribution to Happy Days and other projects left a lasting impact, and his portrayal of Dr. Mickey Malf remains a cherished memory for fans of the show. Marjorie Bennett as the Lady. Marjorie Bennett portrayed the Lady, a delightful minor character who appeared in various episodes of Happy Days. Known for her charming demeanor and ability to inject humor into any scene, the Lady added a touch of whimsy to the show. Her interactions with the main cast often showcased her wit and light-hearted spirit, making her a memorable presence even in her brief appearances. Bennett's ability to deliver lines with perfect timing made her a fan favorite, embodying the essence of the community and camaraderie that characterized Happy Days. She aged. Marjorie Bennett faced health challenges, including a battle with cancer. Despite the toll the illness took on her, she remained dedicated to her craft, continuing to work in television and film. Bennett's indomitable spirit shone through, even as she faced the difficulties that came with her diagnosis. Sadly, she passed away on June 14, 1982, at the age of 86 due to cancer. Her contributions to Happy Days and the broader television landscape left a lasting impact, and her portrayal of the lady serves as a testament to her talent and charm, providing joy and laughter that continue to resonate with fans. Jack Baker as Bill. In Happy Days, Jack Baker portrayed Bill, a minor character who made various appearances throughout the series. Bill was known for his light-hearted nature and comedic timing, often bringing a touch of humor and charm to the scenes he was in. Whether he was part of a group of friends at Arnold's or getting involved in one of the gang's antics, Bill added an endearing quality that resonated with the audience. Baker's ability to infuse humor into his interactions made Bill a memorable part of the ensemble, enhancing the show's overall spirit of camaraderie and fun. Tragically, Jack Baker's life was cut short when he was diagnosed with bladder cancer. Despite facing this formidable opponent, he maintained a positive attitude and continued to embrace life, cherishing the moments spent with loved ones and colleagues. Sadly, he passed away on November 13, 1994, at the age of 47. His contributions to Happy Days, though brief, left an indelible mark on the show's fans, who remember him fondly as a character that added warmth and laughter to the series. Jillian Kesner as Lorraine. Jillian Kesner brought to life Lorraine, Fonzie's lively and attractive girlfriend, on Happy Days. Lorraine was known for her vibrant personality and strong chemistry with Fonzie, creating a dynamic and engaging on-screen relationship. Her spirited nature added depth to the storyline, showcasing the fun and challenges of young love during the iconic 1950s and 60s setting. Kesner's portrayal of Lorraine was marked by her charm and ability to embody the essence of a confident and independent woman, making her a beloved character among fans. Unfortunately, Jillian Kesner faced significant health challenges later in life. She was diagnosed with leukemia, which dramatically impacted her well-being. Following this diagnosis, she developed complications from a staph infection, which ultimately led to her passing on December 5, 2007, at the age of 58. Her spirited performance as Lorraine continues to resonate with audiences, serving as a reminder of her talent and the vibrant energy she brought to Happy Days. Her legacy lives on in the hearts of fans who appreciated her dynamic character and her contributions to the series. Arthur Batanides as Eddie. Arthur Batanides portrayed the minor but memorable character Eddie on Happy Days. Eddie was a versatile character who appeared in various capacities, from playing a referee to stepping into roles like that of Louis. Batanides' performances were always filled with subtle humor and a warm presence that brought depth to even the smallest roles. Eddie's appearances added a layer of everyday realism to the Happy Days world, showing that even background characters could shine in their moments on screen. And his personal life, Arthur Batanides had a long career in television and film, often playing supporting roles that showcased his ability to adapt to different types of characters. Although his roles were often brief, his talent left an indelible mark on the industry. Sadly, Arthur Batanides passed away on January 10, 2000, at the age of 76 due to natural causes. His death may have gone under the radar in Hollywood, but for fans of Happy Days, Batanides' contributions helped enrich the fabric of the show. His versatility and engaging presence are fondly remembered by those who appreciated the subtle magic he brought to the screen. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Happy Days, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.